I'm here basically as a member of Reform UK.
Yeah, and as a member of Reform UK, you said that it faces a lot of lots of accusations against the party. What do you think about those accusations?
They're not valid at all. It's just defamation. It's not misogynistic at all.
It's not racist?
No.
No issue. No, they have not Islamophobic at all?
No, none at all.
It's not Islamophobic, and that's just a slander against.
No, it's not. No, we support multiculturalism very, very much so. That's why we're such a wonderful country that we are. The difference now is that we can't let one particular group or culture wants to come in and destroy all the multicultural that we already have here with regards to religion, dress, culture, customs and things like that.
So you're saying Muslims want to destroy everything?
No. We've got many Muslims here already that live peacefully alongside.
So who is it that wants to destroy everything you can go?
Well, you'll have to ask the police, Home Office, the civil service. They're much better positioned to answer that than I am.
Nigel Farage was saying on Sky News the other day that 47% of British Muslims support Hamas.
I can say one thing about Nigel Farage. If he quotes a figure, it will have been gone over. He never, ever chucks out a figure unless it's accurately correct.
Okay, but I looked at the data that he was quoting, and it said that Muslims were asked, who do you empathize with more, Hamas or Israel? So it wasn't that 47% of Muslims support Hamas, it was that 47% of Muslims were given a choice between Israel and Hamas. Israel having just killed 35,000 people, they chose the people that killed 1,200. So it wasn't true at all.
The thing is, you don't know everything. It's very outside of the world. This is what you've got to be careful of. I assume that what you're doing today, don't trust mainstream media.
I don't. But I mean, if we're talking about British Muslims, that poll was done here, and they asked them to choose between the Israeli government and the terrorist organization. The Israeli government committing genocide, and Hamas committed atrocities. Israel. So they're told to choose between two bad guys, and 47% of them chose the bad guys that killed fewer people. So saying 47% of British Muslims support Hamas and are terrorists.
No, it's not saying. He's just messaging that out there.
He's just telling people, just giving people.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, I can show you loads of things, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Because a lot of it is things that I probably shouldn't be privy to, but I'm not the only one.
Okay.
The bottom line is that he's not creating that. He's not done it a certain way. Confronted people.
But he chose to use figures that imply that half of British Muslims support terrorism, but that wasn't true from the survey. The survey said.
You're telling me.
Well, as in the survey said that 47%, and given the choice between Hamas and Israel, they chose Hamas. But that's not the same as saying 47% of British Muslims support terrorist organizations.
Can I ask who you represent, please, China?
Myself. I'm a journalist.
Sorry, I've got to stop spreading my hate. I'll tell you why.
But I just
going to put this on YouTube.
Well, I just explained that.
We'll latch on to what you're saying.
But surely
you're a lot younger than me. I've seen a lot more life in this country. We're all for multiculturalism. I have multiculturalism in my own family, which I'm very, very proud.
But I find it interesting that you say I'm the one. I find it interesting that you said that I'm the one spreading hate when I just told you that Nigel Farage said that half of British Muslims support terrorism.
They're trying to see. I'm not being very kind, very kind. Talk to me. My feet.
Well, you're supporting Nigel Farage, and he's saying that half of British Muslims are terrorists. Which is owned by Nigel Farage. No,
be free.
Nigel Farage is the one that
live in a free country. You can shoot me if you want.
That's a wild step to take from where we just got.
Well, you're being a bit of a wild card, and what you're trying to do is incite. You're trying to manipulate the conversation. But guess what, guy? I'm too clever for that.
Sure. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Are we talking about Muslims here? We are. And I'm afraid I found some of the recent surveys saying that 46% of British Muslims support Hamas, support a terrorist organisation